Have you ever woken up in the still, quiet hours of the early morning between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.? Perhaps you lay there wondering why you're awake while the world is asleep. What if I told you that this time is not just a random disturbance in your sleep pattern, but a profound opportunity to reconnect with your inner self? According to Stoic philosophy, this period holds immense potential for personal growth and reflection. In this video, you will uncover the secrets of these early morning hours, and by the end, you will walk away with 5 powerful practices that can transform your life. These practices, rooted in the wisdom of the Stoics, will help you cultivate a stronger, more resilient mind, a calm and centered heart, and the clarity to face each day with confidence. But to truly grasp the impact of these practices, you must stay with me until the end of this video. Each of the 5 actions holds a key to unlocking your hidden potential and will guide you toward inner peace and mental fortitude. Let's dive into the first powerful action you can take when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Practice meditation. 1. Practice meditation. Silence, stillness, and strength. In the early morning hours, when the world around you is enveloped in quiet, there exists a unique opportunity to cultivate inner stillness. In Stoicism, the concept of quiet reflection plays a crucial role in maintaining emotional balance and mental clarity. But why should you meditate during this specific time, between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.? What is it about these hours that makes them ideal for such a practice? The answer lies in the natural stillness of the world at this time. The distractions of the day, emails, conversations, responsibilities, are yet to begin. You find yourself in a rare moment where the external world is quiet, and this external silence allows for a deeper connection to your internal world. It's in this tranquil space that meditation becomes more than just an exercise in mindfulness. It becomes a pathway to inner peace and resilience. But how does one meditate effectively, especially in the silence of the early morning? Stoicism teaches us not to force control over the mind, but rather to observe it. When you wake up, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let each inhalation and exhalation be a reminder of your connection to the universe. As your mind starts to wander, because it inevitably will, gently bring it back to the breath. This practice isn't about stopping thoughts, but about watching them pass, like clouds moving across the sky. As you sit in stillness, ask yourself, what emotions am I holding on to that no longer serve me? What can I release to cultivate more peace in my life? The Stoics believed that true strength comes from controlling how we react to events, not from controlling the events themselves. Meditation is your training ground for this mental strength. In these early hours, when the rest of the world sleeps, you have the rare gift of uninterrupted time to reflect and realign with your true values. You may also wonder, how long should you meditate? The Stoics would say, it is not the length of the practice, but the quality of attention that matters. Even 5 minutes of deep, focused breathing can create a shift in your mindset for the entire day. It's about setting the tone for the hours ahead. You rise from your meditation not only calmer, but with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity, ready to face the challenges of the day with a stoic heart. So, what happens when you make this a daily practice? Over time, you will notice that this morning stillness doesn't just stay with you for those few minutes of meditation. It carries into your interactions, your decisions, and the way you approach adversity. Just as the Stoics embraced hardship as a tool for growth, your meditation practice will help you embrace whatever life throws at you with a calm, resilient mind. Before we move to the next action, take a moment to reflect. How often do you give yourself the gift of stillness? Are you allowing the chaos of life to dictate your peace, or are you cultivating peace from within? With that in mind, let's transition to the next powerful practice. Reflect on your dreams. 2. Reflect on your dreams. Insights from the subconscious. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the dream you just had might be fresh in your mind. You may wonder, what's the significance of this? Why should I take the time to reflect on my dreams when there's a new day awaiting me? In Stoic philosophy, understanding the nature of the mind and our inner thoughts is essential to living a virtuous and fulfilled life. Dreams, in their abstract and often confusing forms, can offer profound insights into the inner workings of our subconscious. They can provide clarity on emotions, desires, or anxieties that we may not fully acknowledge during our waking hours. Reflecting on your dreams at this time is not about trying to interpret them with mystical meanings. Instead, the Stoic approach would have us view them as tools for self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasized the importance of examining our thoughts and actions regularly. In the same way, dreams can be seen as an extension of this examination, an opportunity to reflect on our emotional state and gain deeper self-knowledge. So, why is it particularly important to reflect on your dreams in the early morning hours? The silence and tranquility of these moments create a mental environment that's free from distractions. Your mind is still in a reflective state, having just emerged from sleep, making it the perfect time to explore what your subconscious might be telling you. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you paused to think about a dream that left a strong impression on you? Did you quickly dismiss it, or did you sit with it, allowing it to reveal something about your internal world? In Stoicism, self-reflection is key. Dreams, while not necessarily prophetic, offer a glimpse into what might be occupying your thoughts and emotions. For example, imagine waking from a dream where you are walking down a foggy path, unsure of what lies ahead. This dream might represent a current uncertainty in your life, perhaps a difficult decision or a challenge you feel unprepared to face. Instead of dismissing the dream, a Stoic mindset would encourage you to explore what this foggy path represents. Are you feeling lost in a certain area of your life? Are you struggling to find clarity? By reflecting on these symbols, you can use your dreams as a way to better understand yourself and your current mental state. But how do you begin this practice of reflecting on your dreams? Start by simply acknowledging the dream upon waking. Before jumping out of bed, take a few moments to recall as many details as you can, images, emotions, people, and places. Then, ask yourself, how did this dream make me feel? Does any part of this dream resonate with what I'm currently going through in life? While the dream itself may not have clear answers, the process of reflection can lead to important insights about what's happening beneath the surface of your mind. Remember, the Stoics believed that self-awareness is a critical component of living a good life. Marcus Aurelius constantly reflected on his thoughts, motivations, and actions, asking himself whether he was living in alignment with his values. You too can apply this practice to your dreams. Use them as a mirror to understand your mind, your fears, and your aspirations. When you wake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., see it as an opportunity not to rush back to sleep, but to listen to the messages your subconscious might be sending. As you start this practice, you may notice that certain themes or emotions recur in your dreams. These patterns are worth noting because they can point to deeper, unresolved issues in your life. Perhaps you often dream about being chased, which could signify an underlying anxiety or fear of something in your waking life. A Stoic approach to this realization would be to calmly acknowledge the emotion, investigate its source, and work towards addressing it in a logical, grounded way. Don't worry if your dreams seem abstract or nonsensical at first glance. The value lies not in decoding every symbol, but in using the dream as a starting point for deeper introspection. When you reflect on your dreams, you are practicing the Stoic principle of knowing yourself, of examining the inner workings of your mind so that you can navigate life with more wisdom and clarity. One more thing to consider. Have you ever had a dream that left you with a strong emotion, like fear or joy, and you carried that feeling with you throughout the day? Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control our initial reactions, we do have control over how we respond. Reflecting on the emotions stirred by your dreams can help you practice this control. If a dream brings up anxiety, instead of letting it affect your day, you can acknowledge it, understand where it's coming from, and choose how to respond, maintaining the calm and reasoned mindset of a Stoic. Before moving on to the next practice, take a moment now to ask yourself, how can I start paying more attention to my dreams as a tool for self-reflection? How might this practice help me understand my inner world better and prepare me to face the challenges of daily life with a clear and calm mind? With that in mind, let's move forward to the next powerful practice. Make personal affirmations. 3. Make personal affirmations. Speak strength into existence. In the tranquil hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., while the rest of the world sleeps, you have a unique opportunity to affirm your inner strength and potential. Stoicism teaches us that our thoughts shape our reality. By speaking personal affirmations in these quiet moments, we engage in a practice of mental fortification, preparing ourselves to face the challenges of the day with a clear and resilient mind. What are affirmations, and why should they be part of your early morning routine? Affirmations are powerful statements that reinforce positive beliefs about yourself. They serve as reminders of your strengths, capabilities, and values. In Stoicism, the emphasis is placed on controlling our inner world, our thoughts, reactions, and attitudes. When you wake up in the stillness of the morning, repeating affirmations like, "I have the strength to face whatever life brings," or "I am in control of my mind and my actions," you are aligning yourself with the core principles of Stoicism: self-control, resilience, and inner peace. You might ask, why is it important to make these affirmations in the early morning? This is the time when your mind is most quiet and receptive. The distractions of the day haven't yet taken hold, and your subconscious mind is still active from the dream state. This makes the early morning hours a powerful time to instill positive beliefs that can guide you throughout the day. Let's consider the story of a woman named Emma, who works in a highly competitive environment filled with stress and constant challenges. Each morning, as she wakes up in the quiet dawn, she takes a few minutes to recite her affirmations aloud. "I am a steadfast wall against the storms of life. Every challenge I face is an opportunity for growth." These words are not just empty phrases. They are a declaration of her inner strength. Over time, these affirmations have helped Emma face her daily challenges with confidence and resilience, transforming her mindset and, as a result, her approach to life's obstacles. Now think about yourself. What words of strength and encouragement do you need to hear as you start your day? What beliefs do you want to cultivate about yourself? Remember, Stoicism teaches us that we are what we repeatedly do and think. If we constantly remind ourselves of our strength and potential, we train our minds to believe in our capacity to overcome any difficulty. Some people may feel hesitant about affirmations, thinking they're just positive thinking tricks with no real impact. But the Stoics understood the power of words. Marcus Aurelius, for example, wrote down his thoughts and reflections regularly, using these writings as affirmations to remind himself of his values and the kind of person he wanted to be. In the same way, your affirmations can serve as mental armor, protecting you from the negativity and stress that may come your way during the day. But what should you affirm? Consider the areas of your life where you want to cultivate more strength, patience, or courage. If you struggle with self-doubt, affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I trust myself to make wise decisions," can help rewire your thinking. If you often feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, affirmations like, "Every challenge is an opportunity for growth," or "I remain calm and composed in the face of adversity," can help you adopt a more stoic mindset. Before moving on to the next practice, let's take a moment to call upon your inner stoic and consider this. How can I use the early morning hours to remind myself of my strength and potential? What affirmations resonate with the person I want to become? Take a moment now to think of 1 or 2 affirmations you can start using tomorrow morning. And if you're finding value in this video so far, I encourage you to stay with me for the rest of it. The upcoming practices are just as powerful and will help you create a complete morning routine that aligns with Stoic philosophy. Let's now transition into the next practice. Practice gratitude. 4. Practice gratitude. Embrace the power of appreciation. As you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., enveloped in the calm and quiet of the early morning, there's a moment when you can pause and reflect on the things you're grateful for. In Stoicism, the practice of gratitude is not just a fleeting thought or a casual thank you. It is a deep, mindful acknowledgement of the good in our lives. This period of stillness offers an opportunity to focus your mind on what truly matters and, in doing so, foster an attitude of appreciation that aligns with the principles of Stoic philosophy. Why is gratitude important, especially during these early hours? Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about the value of recognizing the blessings in life, both big and small. He believed that by regularly reflecting on the things we are thankful for, we train our minds to focus on abundance rather than lack. This practice not only nurtures inner peace, but also helps us build resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. As the Stoics taught, true contentment comes from within, not from external circumstances. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly felt grateful for something in your life? Was it a grand achievement or a simple moment of joy? Too often, we get caught up in the busyness of life, and we forget to pause and appreciate the beauty and goodness that surrounds us. But imagine starting your day by intentionally focusing on gratitude. What might that do for your mindset? Let's walk through this together. As you lie in bed, perhaps before the first light of dawn appears, take a moment to reflect on the warmth of your bed, the safety of your home, or the love of the people in your life. These are things that may seem small or easily overlooked, but they are treasures that bring peace and contentment. Gratitude in Stoicism isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging the good in your life and recognizing that, even amidst difficulties, there is always something to be thankful for. Picture yourself waking up tomorrow morning. The house is quiet, the world is still asleep, and you're alone with your thoughts. Instead of reaching for your phone or worrying about the day ahead, what if you spent a few moments in gratitude? You could start by mentally listing 3 things you are grateful for. These could be as simple as the air you breathe, the strength of your body, or the opportunity of a new day. As you continue this practice daily, you will notice a shift, a greater sense of peace, calm, and even joy. The Stoics often spoke about the importance of gratitude in facing life's hardships. Seneca, for example, believed that gratitude was a source of strength. He taught that by appreciating what we have, we lessen our desire for more, and in doing so, we free ourselves from the anxiety that comes with constantly wanting. When we focus on gratitude, we align ourselves with the Stoic principle of finding contentment in what we can control, our thoughts and attitudes, rather than seeking it in external circumstances. But gratitude is not just about acknowledging the good. It's also about reframing challenges as opportunities. In Stoicism, we are taught that every difficulty can be seen as a tool for growth. So when practicing gratitude, don't limit yourself to the easy or pleasant aspects of life. Take a moment to be grateful for the challenges you face. Yes, you read that right. Be thankful for the obstacles in your path. Why? Because every challenge is an opportunity to practice resilience, patience, and perseverance, all of which are core tenets of Stoic philosophy. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you're struggling with a difficult project at work or a strained relationship with a loved one. Instead of allowing frustration or anxiety to take over, try shifting your mindset. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How is this helping me grow? By expressing gratitude for the challenge itself, you transform it from a burden into an opportunity for self-improvement. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding peace, strength, and growth in every circumstance, no matter how challenging. Now, let's return to the early morning hours. After reflecting on what you're grateful for, notice how this practice changes your perspective on the day ahead. With a heart filled with appreciation, you're more likely to approach your day with a sense of calm, optimism, and confidence. You'll be less reactive to small frustrations, more patient with others, and more focused on what truly matters. Gratitude grounds you in the present moment, freeing you from the worries of the past or future. Before we move on to the next practice, take a moment now to think about something you are grateful for. It could be a small pleasure, like the warmth of your coffee in the morning, or something bigger, like the support of a friend. Allow yourself to fully feel that gratitude and notice how it shifts your mood and mindset. As we conclude this section on gratitude, I want to encourage you to take this practice beyond the early morning hours. Gratitude is a mindset that can transform every part of your day, every interaction, and every challenge. Let it be a guiding force in your life, just as the Stoics would advise. With that in mind, let's now explore the final powerful practice you can engage in during these early morning hours. Start journaling. 5. Start journaling, a Stoic path to clarity and self-mastery. Journaling is a practice deeply rooted in Stoicism, famously used by Marcus Aurelius himself as a tool for reflection, self-examination, and personal growth. When you wake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the quiet of the early morning provides an ideal time for this practice. While the world sleeps, you can sit with your thoughts, reflect on your experiences, and write down your inner observations. Journaling is more than just putting words on paper. It's a way to clarify your thoughts, confront your emotions, and strengthen your inner resolve. Why should you journal at this time? In Stoicism, self-reflection is key to living a virtuous and fulfilled life. Marcus Aurelius used journaling as a way to keep himself grounded, to remind himself of the principles he wanted to live by, and to examine where he could improve. By journaling early in the morning, you are able to tap into this Stoic practice with a clear mind, unburdened by the distractions of the day. Imagine this. You wake up, the house is quiet, and instead of turning on the TV or checking your phone, you reach for your journal. You take a few moments to reflect on your thoughts, your dreams, and your emotions. You write freely, without judgment. Maybe you're feeling anxious about a meeting later in the day, or perhaps you're reflecting on a difficult conversation you had the day before. By writing it down, you bring your thoughts into the open, where they can be examined calmly and clearly. Journaling in the early morning allows you to clear your mind, setting the tone for a more focused and peaceful day. Instead of carrying unprocessed emotions and thoughts into your morning, you can release them onto the page, creating space for clarity and calm. In Stoic philosophy, it's important to regularly check in with yourself. How are you living in accordance with your values? Are you allowing emotions to control you, or are you staying grounded in reason? Journaling helps you answer these questions, guiding you toward greater self-mastery. But journaling isn't just about self-reflection. It's also a tool for planning and intention setting. The Stoics believed in being proactive, in taking deliberate action toward one's goals. By journaling in the early morning, you have a chance to set your intentions for the day ahead. What kind of person do you want to be today? What values do you want to embody? What challenges do you anticipate, and how can you prepare to face them with a Stoic mindset? Writing down your thoughts not only helps you stay focused, but also reinforces your commitment to personal growth. Let's think about it. How often do you find yourself going through the motions of your day without truly reflecting on your actions or intentions? How often do you react to situations without pausing to consider whether you are living in alignment with your deeper values? Journaling provides a space to pause, to reflect, and to regain control over your thoughts and actions. As you continue to journal, you may start to notice patterns, certain thoughts, emotions, or challenges that come up repeatedly. This awareness is the first step toward change. In Stoicism, self-awareness is crucial for improvement. Once you become aware of a recurring emotion or thought, you can begin to address it. Maybe you notice that you often feel anxious about a particular type of situation. By writing about it, you can start to unpack the reasons behind that anxiety and work toward a more reasoned response, as the Stoics would recommend. Before we close this section, I want to ask you, have you ever used journaling as a tool for self-reflection? If not, I encourage you to give it a try. The early morning hours offer a perfect opportunity to explore your inner world, free from distractions. And as you continue to journal, you will find that this practice not only helps you process your thoughts and emotions, but also leads to greater clarity and self-understanding. And now, as we've discussed all 5 practices, I'd love to hear from you. In the comments section below, share your experience with any of these practices, or let me know how you plan to incorporate Stoic philosophy into your morning routine. Your journey is unique, and I'm curious to see how these ideas resonate with you. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is not a disruption. It is an opportunity. An opportunity to reflect, to strengthen your mind, and to align yourself with the principles of Stoicism. By practicing meditation, reflecting on your dreams, making personal affirmations, expressing gratitude, and journaling, you are building a morning routine that empowers you to face each day with clarity, strength, and resilience. If you've found value in these practices, I encourage you to share this journey with others. Like this video, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into Stoic philosophy. By engaging in these actions, you are not only improving your own life, but also spreading the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to those around you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. May your mornings be filled with peace, reflection, and purpose as you continue your journey toward inner strength and happiness. See you in the next video.